Heading into the office today. The builders are still in at home. They're still doing the like replastering and whatnot. Laura's been out of the house for the last 2 days, so it's her turn to sit and babysit them. There's only one day I leave the house. I work at home 4 days a week. Well, I guess 3.5. We did half day Fridays. I'd probably go in 2 days. So I go into the office on Wednesdays now. That's my routine. I'm in that routine. So it's pretty easy to strike a deal where the one day that I come into the office, I get to go into the office again, and Laura has to stay at home and look after them. They're not that annoying, to be fair. After like Monday, when they were like chipping all of the old plaster off, after that day they've kept like largely to themselves and they've not been that annoying. But it's nice to get out. That's why I like going into the office on a Wednesday. It's nice to get out of the place, just get some fresh air, see a little bit of different scenery, and it's going to be nicer, not like just being able to relax. I guess like in the office there's going to be someone else, there might be other people there, but you can't relax in your own home when like the people are in and out, like talking to each other, like with the radio on and singing. It's actually quite annoying. I was talking to someone from my old team. They might be coming into the office today. They didn't know if they were coming in yesterday, so we'll see. But yeah, mate, if they aren't in, then I'm going to try and go to some shops and have a look at some Christmas shopping. There's some things I want to buy that like aren't, I need to touch them, you know. It is just me in today, boys. I'm having one of them days today where like I pressed a button at 8:30, and then for the next person to press the rest, that then meant someone else had to press a button, and then that button didn't get pressed until like 1:30 actually. And then it's like, oh, it's just carnage. And then there's like 3 other buttons after that I've got to get other people to press. And like, if I would have had the rights to press all of these buttons, it'd have been done by 9 o'clock this morning. But there's just so many hoops you got to jump through to get different people to press buttons for you. Oh, you diamond. My gosh, my eyes are so heavy. Just been watching Peaky Blinders. Got that thing sorted. Happy fucking days. Picking the next bit of work to do tomorrow. Oh god, it's the most stressful thing. It's so stressful knowing that you know what I mean, like you've done everything you can, you're just waiting for people to press buttons, and you don't know if pressing the button, like there's a deadline, you finish early, you're waiting for people to press buttons, but you don't know if there's like one extra little bit that you need to do. You know what I mean? Like, what if something went wrong? I've still got to get done by the deadline, and then I've got to get you to press the buttons again. It was stressful, but we're there. I think it was also like appreciated as well that like I just kind of owned this whole thing without. This would have been something that I think the team lead would have had to get involved in, and I was able to kind of take that off his plate, which is good. Otherwise, came back here. We had some dinner. Laura went to bed early. Like 9 early, very early. That's it. Oh, my shoe bag ready. It's a long day tomorrow. Laura's working from home, so it means I can stay in the gym till late. Happy days. FML. The workout tomorrow is shoulders. I'm not very good at shoulders. I've got weak ass shoulders. Or I could do cardio and do running, rowing, swimming, but I'm thinking I want to do this. Swimming. This and swimming is my aim. Just gotta figure out, you know. Apparently last time it took me 40 minutes to do that workout. So I can fit some cardio in there as well. It's been a long time since I've done cardio. But I'm not convinced there's a time of the day I can go for a walk anymore where it just won't be pitch black. I seem to remember the low light not being so bad on this camera as well, but it's really dark. Look, don't look at me like that. But don't look at me like that. I'm your dad. So you're my dad, you dick. But anyway, boogie woogie woogie. Fuck me dead. I got up this morning on time, went downstairs to get ready, and I was getting ready to go to the gym. I'm like, if I go to the gym now, I literally got my breakfast bar out of the cupboard. And I was like, if I eat this breakfast bar now, go to the gym. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be starving. I'm not going to be able to get breakfast because my kitchen's out of order. And I sat there with my little breakfast bar in my hand, and I'm like, fuck it, man, I'm going back to bed. So I didn't go swimming or the gym this morning, but it's finished now. We have no one else. Well, it's a lie. Tomorrow someone's coming back to refit some radiators, but otherwise everything else is done. Kitchen's back to normal. It's nice and clean as well. They cleaned it. It's great. The hob is like little things like the hob and the fridge are a bit dusty, but can't expect them to do that. So yeah, so I bailed because I would have been hungry, and it's awkward enough like reaching into the fridge to pull out a pre-prepared packed lunch. I can't also pre-prepare like toast, you know. So I'm looking at how to reallocate my time so that I can fit in that gym session. But I might be going to gym a little bit more this weekend. Laura's out of town visiting her sister up north, so I mean I might even go swimming tonight, who knows. But yeah, I've got like all of Friday afternoon. I would have just committed to going Friday afternoon, but the gym is partially closed. Like the gym bit is partially closed tomorrow because they're filming a commercial there. So yeah, that's like a no-brainer. I can still go swimming tomorrow, but otherwise today's not been crazy productive, but it's not been bad. Starting work on a new bit, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. I actually finished later because I got my teeth stuck in a little bit too tight. I couldn't wrench myself off. We've arranged to get our cat early, so we put Monty in a cattery for 2 weeks because that's how long they said it would take to do all of the damp work. And then obviously they finished today, so we called the cattery and we're like, can we pick them up tomorrow? So that's ideal. Otherwise I'm trying to get through to my therapist lady. I can't get through to her at all. I've left like 2 or 3 voicemails now and like rung a couple of times and got missed calls, so kind of annoying, not gonna lie. But yeah, otherwise standard ass day. We've got pasta bake for dinner, and we're just chilling. I think Laura's got to pack her bags because she's getting a train tomorrow afternoon. Yeah, I kind of need to figure out now we know, we kind of planned up until Thursday today, and now we don't know what to do. No, sorry. So we planned up until now because we kind of expected things to be in a certain state, and we didn't know what state things would be in like after Thursday. And now I know I've got to do things like shopping tomorrow, all that kind of shit. So lots and lots of life admin, you know how it is. Yeah, the question is, how do I fit in the gym? I was gonna go Sunday. I can go Saturday now. We're picking up the cat tomorrow, and not Saturday morning. That was also an option. But yeah, that's the only problem I've got in my little life now. Oh, and it's such a, like, don't get me wrong, it's a real pain in the ass. No matter how like hands off the builders were, we 100% recommend them, by the way. But like, having someone else in your house is just such a, like, it puts you on edge, and we're so done with it. We're so glad that they're going to be like, they're just fucking off tomorrow, you know. It's like exhausting. So it's nice to just like, because the house has been such a mess, and that mess just like kind of crumples in on my little noggin and I can't like deal with it. So I'm so fucking relieved it's all over. But like, we've had to do something about that damp for so long, and it's such a relief that it's just done. Yeah, it took obviously ages to organise it. We had to do like some stuff outside this year, inside last year, inside this year, and then like 4 days of pain, and then it's just done. All we need to do now is decorate. Not looking forward to that, but I'm sure Laura is. The problem is the kitchen's so big, like it's gonna take so fucking long to paint. Ugh. Also, I am like very close, this close, to buying a fucking standing desk, boys. It's currently reduced. It's like 150 quid off. It's like 600 and something pounds. And I'm like, the only thing I think it's like 600 and something pounds for the desk. I don't think I need yet, anyway. I'm not gonna buy like a stool or like a foot pad or anything like that. I don't think I need a different chair. The only thing I think I might need is longer cables because obviously my monitors are going to be rising. There's no way I'm going to be able to put my desktop on the desk, it's too big. But even me telling you now, I'm talking myself into it. Just buy it. Just buy it, and you know what, this month I'm not going to put £1,000 into savings. I'm going to spend it all on. It's funny, innit? Last month I was like, I'm going to buy my iPad. And then next month it's going to be a cheap month, but it's Christmas and Black Friday, man. You can't not. Half day today. Today I'm trying to stand up a new service, an identity server actually, which I've seemed to be doing forever. That's my life now, is building identity servers. I've been trying to do, well, so yesterday I was trying to get it like into a container and running it. We as a company are having crazy issues with Docker, where like every single laptop seems to have different complications, and it's like around security and networking and all that kind of shit, but problematic. Like for some reason this container won't debug, and I need to figure out how or why that is, because the other container that I've spun up previously does debug. So it's fun. This is going to be the first, like, well, this is brand new since .NET 6, so it's going to be like a full-on .NET 6 balls deep project, whereas like previously, well, we've migrated some apps to .NET 6 already because we're really aggressive about that kind of upgrading system, but in this team, which is really refreshing actually. My old team, we had loads of really old fucking .NET 4 stuff. But yeah, so it should be a fun day. We've got some meetings to listen to, but otherwise should be fun. I'll take Laura to the train station later. I need to figure out what I'm having for meals this week. I need to have a meal tonight and Saturday, and I don't have a frying pan at the moment, and I'm so close to buying another expensive frying pan. I'm so close to spending a lot of money. I haven't pressed the trigger yet on that standing desk. Just dropped Laura off at the train station. My chance to come over here, potentially buy a frying pan, potentially. While I'm here, I might have a brief look for one of Laura's presents, which is difficult to buy online. We'll see. I cannot find a frying pan that I want. I want a big-ish frying pan, a big frying pan. No, not big-ish, big. A big frying pan that I can put in the oven. That, and I wanted one that was cheap because the last one I bought was expensive and didn't last very long. I can't find one that's big, goes in the oven, and is like significantly cheap enough for me to be like, I'm not sure if this is good logic, right? But we paid like £70 for a frying pan, and like the non-stick didn't last as long as we would have wanted it to. For like £70 it didn't last long enough. So what I was aiming to do was buy a similar frying pan but a cheaper one, and like maybe it lasts the same amount of time, maybe it lasts roughly the same amount of time, but I'll care less because it was cheaper. But all of those pans are like £50, and if my expensive one was £70, if I would have paid £20 less, would I be as happy with it if it went in the same amount of time? You know what I mean? So instead of going for the cheap one, expecting it to be ruined, I'm gonna have one last hit at buying a really nice one that's like designed to be durable, instead of designed to be like whatever, like just expensive for the sake of being expensive. I'm gonna get one that's designed to be durable. And Laura's gone for the weekend, and I'm just gonna splurge a shitload of money. I'm just gonna spend all of my money. I'm gonna get a standing desk, and I'm gonna hunker down for the year and not spend a penny more. On a serious note, I'm not spending, sorry, it just showed me a number on the camera, it caught me off guard. On a serious note, I'm not, yeah, I've been putting too much money into savings. I need to live a little bit more and spend, and not beat myself up because I'm saving and then buying. I should just save a little bit less and then not beat myself up. That's my logic. I kind of forget how far some things are away from each other, you know, like obviously I left at like 2ish to take Laura to the train station. I was like, there'll be ample time to go up to Cribs, get some, like have a look at the frying pans, come to Sainsbury's, go back, maybe have a cup of tea, chill out a little bit, then go get Monty. I even contemplate going back to the house to double check. I'd scheduled in 3 meals, but I forgot to populate the shopping list for the one I was having tonight. And I was like, oh, I can go back and just figure out what it is and get the right stuff on the list. And then I was like, you know what, I probably won't have time for that. I'm just gonna come and get something else. Running around like an absolute nutcase The house is ready for Monty to come back. Let's go get him. The place is a mess. My little man is back. Actually, I don't think you guys have... There we go. Plaster's done. We are getting ready to paint it. We've got to wait for it to dry off. We won't paint it till after Christmas, most likely. But my man is just chilling. He came in. We had loads of strokes on the floor. I was sat at the table and he'd just walk around, like, headbutt me and then, like, just lie down for some strokes and then do another walk around. Oh, it's absolute big. Also, Laura took him to the cattery. I picked him up. So I'm the good one, you know? Panic over, cooking some dinner now, and the plan of attack is effectively cook dinner. Then I'm going to do some washing up, and then I'm just relaxing. Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on going to the gym. But yeah, I'm not planning on doing like, well, I've got my computer or whatever, but I'm not like doing anything tonight. All the busyness is over. It's the weekend, we can relax. Oh my god, look how dusty the lampshades are. Hello, Mr. Moo. You're walking around again. Can you come over here? Yes, go for it. You can do it. I believe in you. Come on, fam. What are you doing? Get it over and done with. Before you knock the table, you're gonna... Oh. So there's certain things like, there used to be a curtain on here, which was here when we moved in. We've not put that back. This clock is not going back on this wall because we're going to buy a nice clock and put it on that wall. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff we still need to do. But Christmas is coming up, man. Ooh, I've got loads of money to spend, boys. Yeah, my weekend, basically, I'm planning on going to the gym tomorrow morning, Sunday morning. One of those days I'm going to have a fry up when I get there as well. I'm looking forward to that. When I finish, obviously. And then I've got a load of cleaning to do. Formula 1 is on this weekend in the daytime rather than in the evening. Swimming on Monday morning. But otherwise, like, that's it. The rest is chillaxing and like general pottering around the house that isn't cleaning. But this room in particular needs a lot of cleaning. There are things in here that just like have a thin layer of dust on them, so it needs a proper deep clean, you know. We've done like a surface level clean, but we need to like properly dig in on things. Like, I bet you could, it's one of the things where you can't really tell, but I bet you that's got a thin layer of dust on it. And then yeah, like I say, all of that, I'm gonna do some shopping. I was thinking about like going to town or something. And that's why I say like I'm gonna treat myself and have a fry up at the gym. Because they do look nice. I've seen other people have them and I'm like, ooh. But I'm thinking like I'll have the fry up and then that's it. I don't think I need to go into town or anything. There's one thing I want to buy Laura that's difficult to like gauge whether or not it's good or buy online. But everything else I can order. I've got links for stuff now, so I've literally just got to go down the list and just like bam, 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 bam. Is it on some kind of discount right now? If not, then I'll wait a bit, but you haven't given us a Christmas list, Mr. Moo. Do you want to give us one? Last year you got your tower. I don't know if we can... I should really end the video. Today, ladies and gentlemen, because it's already quite long, I'm not doing anything else now. I'm going to the gym early tomorrow, but otherwise, my plan of attack is to put on some pajamas, and then I'm going to sit on my computer, and I'm going to play some Satisfactory, and we'll do some programming. Probably Satisfactory, probably not going to lie. I'm actually going to go through my list of things I'm going to buy and see if there's any deals on for some of the stuff that aren't currently on deal or weren't on deal when I first checked. But yeah, so normally at this time, like, we make a cup of tea, and then like watch TV. You don't watch TV on your own, do you? That's the thing. I just sit in the living room on my own and watch TV. Laura does that. That's fucking wild to me. Instead, I am... Well, saying that though, because then I put pajamas on. If I was to watch TV, I'd probably like just slowly like make myself feel tired. So I go sit on my computer, and then it turns into like midnight, and then I go to bed. But I can't afford to do that because your boy is going to the gym tomorrow. Right, I'm going. Thank you very much for watching this video, ladies and gentlemen. Come back next time. We've got a bumper fun weekend on our own cleaning. And we've got the cat back, so living the dream. I'll catch you later.